היום יהיה יום טוב עם כל מה שיבוא היום יהיה יום טוב עם כל מה שיבוא כי יש פה ערב.
Hello, Hillel Yeshiva. We are live back at school. This is season number 2, episode number 1
of the
Chanoch Lenar
podcast here at
Hillel Yeshiva.
There you go.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone had a great summer. I'm here with my co-host,
Rabbi B.
And,
of course, our producer, Mr. Carl Wallace. Sans mustache.
Hello, everybody.
We like it better without the mustache.
Thank you.
I'm not sure, but we'll save that for a different time. But while he's back, he got to school. Just to start, thank you to the producer, Carl Wallace, for opening up the school, making it look very simple when it wasn't. He got everything back organized. He doesn't let one thing fall through the cracks. And on behalf of
Never
our
loses
school,
his cool.
Never lose. I don't know. That, by the way, that's part of the Apple.
That's
we talked,
the thing. Never loses his
We
cool.
knew he would be great from watching him from Apple.
He's been on the brink a couple of times. But he always stops at the brink.
Yeah. So how do you do that? By the way, you just never get.
It's just I think it's mainly my personality, to be honest. But,
Good.
I mean, I also am just like a patient person in general. You know, I have a 1.5-year-old, so
Oh, that's good.
you gotta be patient.
Got to be patient, Carl. You have tenure here. You're not going anywhere. I'm just letting you know that.
That's good to know.
Get that in writing?
Yeah.
Get that in writing? What do you do with that kind of green light? Who can you He's the most dangerous person in the school. He controls all the networks. He controls email accounts.
Yeah, but also always the most helpful. So thank you, Carl Wallace, our producer. Rabbi B, we had a great summer planning. You know, it was a lot of things going on.
I think we hit the ground running August 1st. It was boom.
Yeah.
And we didn't stop.
We had a lot of great things going, a lot of great momentum. Kids are happy to be back. The students, it's wonderful to see them with smiles. Just fun things, you know.
I guess to the point in the summer, I enjoy the time off. I really do. But there's that itch, towards mid-August, where we got to get these guys back.
Yeah.
And you see them coming off the bus that first day, which you saw in that great video, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Later.
The video summed it up.
Yes.
We'll get to that. But the bottom line is the students are happy. We gave them even more extra recess after coming off of the summer of trying to reduce the technology, and we really have seen a lot of success. Parents getting on board with
Yes.
that.
I would say that this whole thing really started last year.
Yeah.
We kicked it off with the podcast we did, episode 14, I think it was.
One of those.
Either one, where we had the panel of fantastic educators who went to the conference based on Jonathan Haidt.
Yep.
And we had the turnout from parents this summer was incredible, and to see the collaboration at when we had that event at the Mishon's house.
Yeah.
The collaboration, just parents taking the lead, taking the reins. Obviously we were there to scaffold the conversation, but they really they took the reins, and
They're interested because the parents get it now. They see what it means, free play, not being hooked on technology, kids getting a good night's sleep, kids enjoying life. By the way, Rabbi, to that effect, we added extra recess on during the day in the middle school. You could actually see now the students going out excited and making teams, just having natural fun outside and with the teachers. And I wanted to keep growing because that's where we should be at.
recess all day.
Recess
You
all
heard it
day.
here. Recess all day.
I'm a big fan of recess. I needed recess as a student. I still need recess as an adult. Don't think
When is this over?
Anyway, other exciting things that we have besides just wonderful new teachers, the professional developments were phenomenal. Teachers came prepared. Teachers were meeting all summer long and doing department meetings. It was amazing to see the love that the teachers have and to prepare for the successful year.
Did you get it was a different vibe of orientation? I always feel orientation over the years as a teacher and even as an administrator, there was this feeling of, oh God, we're here back at orientation.
Back to school. What's going to be
hear
here
about the
again?
procedures and hear about the rules. But there was a totally different vibe now. Everyone's everyone's hopping and skipping around. It was a very enjoyable atmosphere. There was a lot of positive energy.
Yeah.
And
Part of it is also we don't do the rules and procedures anymore. First of all, on the side, the rules and procedures, this was great. Mrs. Edelman especially created for all
the game.
the game. They had to read the procedures, and they did a Kahoot
That
game
was
on the rules and
genius.
procedures.
That was genius.
So that took a half hour, but it turned into a game,
You're, like,
which is
proud
fun.
of yourself for knowing
Yeah.
the rules,
You know the
And I'm 40.
Yeah.
I'm not 40.
So
People are 40.
I thought you were 35.
I was.
But in any event, the rules and procedures were fun. The other programs that we did were collaborative and fun for the teachers, and they got a lot out of it and already implemented. We have our core values also that we're really making sure that the students understand, for instance, like responsibility and care and all those things, which is beautiful. So we came a long way this summer.
Got the flags up.
We got Rabbi B, thank you for that, for the core. People have commented it looks like a university feel now. Rabbi B actually really not only ordered it and got all of it done, he went out himself to make sure that they were put out beautifully.
Hammered in spikes.
Yeah, so
After hours.
literally a hammer and spikes. I think you even brought your family down one day to help you out.
My daughter was here. She took the kids to Lock Harbor.
Yeah.
And they wanted to stop by and visit my work.
And then you put them to work.
I'm like, you want to help me? No, just they're 5 and 3.
That was very cute when
They were
they
like
came
putting in flags in the ground. It was the cutest. Very cute.
It looks great outside. Besides having new teachers and wonderful teachers and exciting programs going on, we also have another person to our team that joined in our food program. We have a updated new food program, Uzi, who comes with a tremendous amount of experience, which hopefully we'll have him on a future show. But the kids are saying that the food is outstanding. They're going back, for doubles, triples, quadruples, and
They're like, give them.
yeah, you give them. They're excited, and you like also the fruit and the salad.
You know what my favorite thing was this week?
Yeah,
Because I'm on this health kick, except for
Yeah.
the coffee that you see right here.
yeah.
The
Coffee's not healthy?
baked sweet potato fries.
Yeah, delicious.
Those are really good. Very, very
Yeah.
good. But the kids are liking his. He has homemade pizza.
Yeah,
It's like this giant
Yeah.
Sicilian pizza slices.
the shawarma.
The shawarma, everything homemade, and all his ingredients. He's teaching everybody how to do it too.
Yeah. He's teaching everyone how to do it,
That's
and
the
also
dream team.
the dream
Uzi
team.
and Sandy, were her management. And
Yeah.
his ingredients, and his cooking.
You have choices of certain poppers. Even kids went for the baked chicken, which was delicious. The students were saying and the teachers were
A lot
saying.
of comments. Yeah.
The beautiful fruit, the children are walking away with watermelon and all different what other mangoes, just
pineapple.
beautiful fruit that they're taking. They could take back even
We'll just
later
name
for
fruit
snack.
for 20 minutes. Should we just name fruit for
Yeah.
20 minutes?
So that's going off well. There's a lot of really positive things going on in this school. I think we would like to introduce someone new to our team. Rabbi mentioned before the video.
Yes.
Uh,
I have one problem with it.
yeah.
You know what my problem is.
We didn't see you.
I'm not in it.
Listen, sometimes you got to jump in front of the video.
I thought
That's really how it works.
red carpet. I was really working it.
Beautiful video like this that was action, that showed a story, that showed what we are about, and we give the credit to Roslyn Solomon, who has joined our PR team, and welcome Roslyn to the show.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
It's great to have you. And Roslyn is officially your title on your
Director of Public Relations.
Director of Public Relations. That's great, and that comes along with a very big responsibility, Roslyn. And I know you have a lot of history, a lot of that you've worked with. In this industry, you worked at Yeshiva Flatbush and you worked at other places, and really understand what institutions need. The video that you created and was beautiful, outstanding.
Joking aside, don't worry about me.
Yeah, it's okay. He's a little insulted. We'll know for the next
I'm
time.
very egotistical.
Well, no, for the next
my
time.
face.
Just take a picture of him one day with a child and post it. It'll be very.
Pretend I like kids or something.
But Roslyn also comes with her own professional. She's a photographer and a videographer herself, which adds to this whole the whole story here, because there's a look, a certain style that we want, and a story that we tell, and the way that the crisp pictures that you produce are beautiful, and the parents are commenting on that. If you could tell us even just a little bit, is what you're going to do on a day-to-day here. We talked a lot about the vision and about the story, and what you've seen and what brought you here to Hillel Yeshiva.
Yeah, so a lot of my day-to-day is basically going around, taking pictures, making sure that I get all of the events that are happening, small events, big events. Just want to make sure that I get everything captured. Managing social media, graphic design, creating flyers, things like that, doing some video here and there.
And what ultimately are you looking to do for us that you bring to the table? I know we had these discussions. Is even like your experience of what you come in the first day. What was that like? Your meeting all, we had meetings with board members, even some presidents and people who care and all of that. I think there's something that's very unique about Hillel Yeshiva.
For sure, and I was very impressed when I came in that everybody was so welcoming. I mean, I met everybody from the president of the board, to the teachers. Everybody was just so warm and welcoming, and everybody wanted to get involved and see how they could help me and give me ideas and things to do like that. And I think it's very impressive how everybody's, the school has grown so much, even from when I went here.
Wow.
Yeah, a while ago. I mean, I don't remember seeing this many kids in the hallway,
They weren't.
Yeah, I don't think they were.
Yeah.
But I think what's important is to maintain that warm closeness of the school, even as the school grows so much.
Would you say that that there's a real story to tell here that you're going to be working on this year that that is unique to the Deal community versus schools in other locations, that we have our own very special story to tell?
100%. I mean, like I said, the school's grown tremendously, and there's so much to do with that story. It could go a thousand different ways. But what's important is to give the right message,
Right.
and show how, even though we're small compared to the other communities, it's limitless,
Right.
the possibilities.
Right. Look, we're anticipating hopefully in the next couple of years 2,000 students within the school, which is
amazing.
huge. We have, I'm sure, I'm looking forward to seeing some of those pictures outside, and we talked about play. Students have the opportunity to play the softball fields and all the magnificent facility that we have, and we have a beautiful story to tell of a family, starting with our leaders and our founders of the school, that it is a warm school, that's warm board, warm administration and teachers, and the education is top level. And you're here, thank God, you're here full time in this building to capture every moment of that, so that we could really let all the parents know exactly what's going on, revamp the look of our newsletters and things that go out, and we look forward to that. By the way, Rabbi, we found out a fun fact over here. When I first came over to Roslyn, I said, "Listen, I want to introduce you, on the show. It's good, people should start seeing. Hopefully, we'll have Uzi next week." And sure enough, she was starting to tell me that it's not my thing, the show. And she said, it's pretty funny because I'm the daughter of
Jersey Judy,
who's a well-known on the news that has a show
long-time
herself.
radio personality.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's actually very cool. That I heard, I didn't put two and two together. But that's really amazing. So I'm sure you've gone to watch a lot. I'm sure you've gone to the studio, so you know what.
Yeah, I've been on the air a few times,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I'm nothing like her, but I'm sure she'll be glad that she's getting a shout out on this
Yeah.
on this podcast.
And I hope in turn she gives us a shout out on our
100%.
show. And maybe
100%.
we could get her on our podcast one day here.
Sure,
Oh,
for sure, Mom, if you're
Turn
listening.
the tables on us.
Yeah.
Yes.
We could do a collab together and do a whole thing here.
would
I
love
think I'm
to,
just
by the
going to
way.
clam up. I'm just not going to talk. I'm just going to sit here
No,
quietly.
she'll get you to talk. She gets everybody to talk.
She gets everybody to talk.
Yeah.
So that's a real cool fun fact, and But anyway, we look forward to having you in the school and really showing off all your work. And you're a pleasure to deal with. You also, similar to Carl, you're a pleasure to deal with, and a very easygoing personality. So we thank you for getting us off to a great start, a beautiful video that excited the community. By the way, I want to also share, I got text messages, which I'll share with you. Parents wrote, "I'm in tears. I can't believe it. This is the school I belong to now."
I also noticed you got shots from a lot of different angles. It wasn't just like head on. You got from the floor up, from down. You know,
They had like a stabilizer thing. It was-
It was,
very cool.
it was,
Very cool.
I saw him walking around with the stabilizer. I was like, wow.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the
That's
real
the
deal.
best piece. That's the best piece around.
Really cool.
And so anyway, thank you, Roslyn, for joining us
Thanks for having me.
on the show. And just I guess for a couple, this is our show number 1, so we're going to keep it light and brief here this time. Any other things that?
High school, Rabbi Sadi started off in the high school.
Rabbi
this year.
Sadi, of course.
Right away, he has the best rapport with the kids. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah,
I love it. They like him. They can tell.
It's nice to be surrounded by all my friends. It is. I have Rabbi B, who I know for years.
We go way back.
years.
We go way back. And we're shtuckle mishpacha.
Yeah,
We always bring that up.
We're a little mishpacha, and but it's very special to be with all the people that you enjoy working with, and you get out of bed in the morning excited to go to work.
See my friends.
With
Going to
people.
hang out with my
Yeah,
friends.
we go way back.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's right. Yeah. So there's a lot of great things going on here. Rabbi Sadi's here in the high school, and we're going to continue the enjoyment. Look, Rosh Hashanah, Sukkot is right around the corner already, even though we said it's a full month. But
It's moving. It's moving fast.
Moving fast. And, we got a lot of great learning time. So we hope to have a successful year, and looking forward to doing many more podcasts.
Absolutely.
Together, and having a lot of great personalities on. And I guess let's wrap up, sign off on a great
All right.
first episode. Keep it nice and brief.
Thank you for joining us, Roslyn.
Thank you, Roslyn. Thank you to our producer, Carl Wallace.
Mr. Carl Wallace.
And thank you, Rabbi B. And signing off from episode 1,
Season 2 of the Chanoch Lenar podcast here at Hillel Yeshiva.
שמחה בתוך ליבי זה היום, זה המקום שמיים נפתחו פתאום זה היום עמוק לנשום הסוף מחר כבר יש היום זה היום, זה המקום שמיים נפתחו פתאום זה היום אני אזרום בואו ונשיר את הפזמון Can't leave it till I'm on my way. All I've got is just today. This one day